Hi everyone, thank you for joining me for this week's reading. I'm going to pull tarot and then I'm going to pull cards from additional decks. I have the spellcasting oracle, I have this witch's wisdom. We're going to use different decks and see what clarification we are receiving for the reading. Hope you guys are doing good. I apologize for this late video. I've been busy guys, so I just wanted to get to the video and get started with it. So let's see what messages are coming through for this week. Okay, what messages need to come through for the collective? What messages need to come through for the collective, Spirit? What messages do you have for the collective? What messages come through for the collective, Spirit? I saw the Empress card. Okay, that's a lot of cards. I'm not sure if I'm gonna take all of these. Oh boy, okay. Just let me make space here. Okay, so I saw the Empress while I was shuffling the deck, and the Empress has come out again. Okay, so let me just put these cards nicely before I start the reading. So if I'm not wrong, we did have this is the Knight of Cups in our last reading, and the Knight of Cups shows up again. Okay, so for some this is like a love offer, or this could be someone giving you an emotional offer. This could also be a friend who wants to reconnect with you, or a message or something like that. Okay, but it's coming from a good emotional space. What I'm also hearing is filling your own cup with love. Sorry, I'm just gonna adjust the camera. Okay, I want Shiva to come in my video. So here we have it. Okay, so with the Knight of Cups, it's like you are on a journey of self-fulfillment, self-love, self-fulfillment. Okay, and you being on this journey of self-care, self-nurturing is attracting other opportunities, other people, other situations to you. Okay, so we have the otter here, we have the heron here. So you may want to look into those symbolization if you want to, but I feel this is you filling your own cup with love, you being on a journey of self-love and self-nurturing, and being in situations where you feel loved and nurtured. Okay, now I am seeing the Ten of Swords, and right next to the Ten of Swords we have the Lovers. So for some, there could have been previous situations, it could be love situations, doesn't have to be, that had a lot of betrayal, that had a lot of backstabbing, hurt, and it's number 10s are always about endings and completion. So those situations, I feel like those situations got you going on a self-love journey, got you going on what is that you truly desire in your connections. What does love mean to you? Okay, is it are you seeking love outside of yourself? Are you seeking for another person to complete you? Because first we have to find completion within ourselves. Okay, and I always tell my clients that you have to think of it as you are the cake. Okay, you are the cake, and everything else, whether it's the cherry on the cake, the sprinkles on the cake, the chocolate on the cake, whatever it is all extra. Okay, but you are the cake. So relationships are kind of the same. If we are wanting outside of ourselves, and we feel that this person can fill the void, or that person can fill the void, then we will always feel incomplete within ourselves. But when we find wholeness, completion within our own being, then all the connections that we attract to ourselves are gonna balance that out, right? They're gonna come from that space where they're adding to your wholeness, they're adding to your feeling of completion. Okay, it's not like you're seeking outside of yourself. That's where the codependent relations come in. That's where relationships where you feel like, you know, we're dependent on others to fill our cup with love. We're dependent on that XYZ person to make us feel a certain way. Nobody can make us feel in any way. It's your emotions, you being in charge of your own emotions. And that's where the Knight of Cups comes in, where you are, you know, you are balancing your emotions. You're taking care of your emotional needs. You're taking care of your body, your spiritual, your emotional, your mental needs. Okay. Okay, now this is very interesting. We have Two of Pentacles followed by the Six of Swords. Now, for some reason, when I looked at these cards, I also got something to do with past lives. Okay, and before I get into that, what I'm feeling is, you see this guy, how he's juggling these two pentacles. I feel like you've been in situations where either you were juggled or people didn't prioritize you somehow and you felt like an option. Okay, whether, I'm not just talking about romantic relationships, this could be platonic relationships where people could have iced you out, people could have you know, not really chosen you per se, and you know, you could have tolerated, or you could have accepted these situations and just kind of either in denial, or you felt like a victim. You felt like this is what it is, I just have to settle for this, and this is how, and for some this is what you believe, that this is what love is. Okay, a lot of times when we go through dysfunction as a child, right, if our emotional needs are not met by our parents, okay, or we have a parent that doesn't treat us or give us that acknowledgement or give us that love, then as adults we are still playing out those patterns, right? Because those initial years are very vulnerable, and whatever the inner child, whatever you learn in your childhood is the pattern that you repeat in your adult life. So let's say that if you had to seek validation from one of your parents, right, growing up, then you will be, or you found that, you know, one of your parents was not present for you, did not care about your feelings, did not take into consideration you know, how you felt, or did not allow you to speak up. You're going to be automatically attracted to similar partners as an adult, because it's the same pattern, that this is what you know, this is what you understand, as you, in your mind, that is what love is. Even if it's dysfunction to that person, that is what love is, and they keep seeking more dysfunctional connections. Now, with the Ten of Swords here and the Six of Swords here, you've taken a decision after all these betrayals that you're not settling for less. You're not allowing yourself to be juggled, yourself to be played. Okay, you're not taking your emotions. You're not just allowing anyone to sway your emotions, whether, no matter how strong a connection you feel, even if you feel like, oh, this is my twin flame, or this is my soulmate, or this is my, I don't know what hard soulmate connection, twin flame, whatever you want to call it, you're not abandoning yourself. You're not leaving your own self behind with this. Okay, you're willing to leave behind connections where you are juggled. Do you see how this man's face is? He himself doesn't know what he wants, and there's a ship behind him that's leaving. And I feel that's you. That's like, okay, if you are not sure about where I stand, I'm leaving. You see, so that's really what's happening, whether this is love or this is platonic. It's like, okay, if you're not sure where I stand, bye-bye. Okay, and you're moving in a different direction. I love this Ace of Pentacles because I love the stag, and to me the stag always symbolizes leadership. So I feel with this card like you're taking ownership of your life. You're taking ownership, especially by you taking ownership of your life, you taking ownership of your emotions, you're attracting abundance. Okay, there is a new solid beginning with the Ace of Pentacles, okay? You could be wanting to start a business, you could be wanting to take a leap in your career, maybe a new job or a new project. There's something new that you've received an idea, or you want to execute that, or you're being guided in that direction. And if you have something like that in mind, this card is kind of validating that yes, it's going to be good for you. You're stepping into your leadership, you're stepping into your power. That's the right path for you. I see a lot of bunnies here and stuff, you know, so bunnies to me also symbolize prosperity and abundance, and because bunnies reproduce a lot, so it's like whatever project or business you're working on has the capacity to grow, to expand, and to flourish. So definitely that's the sign that I'm getting. We have the Eight of Swords right next to it. So you've been overthinking something, or you've been feeling trapped, or you know, there could have been situations that kept you stuck, feeling rejected, feeling abandoned, and as we can see in the situation, she's blindfolded, but if she opens her blindfolds, she can come out of the situation. So it's like you're no longer keeping yourself chained with the Empress right next to it. Okay, so this is a very, very beautiful card. This Empress is one of, you know, she, first of all, she holds a very high position. She's very loving, she's very nurturing. If you're an entrepreneur, your business is expanding, your energy is more attractive, you're on a good path. But you know, you may be facing some endings, some kind of betrayal, some situations that you have to exit, or if you've not already done so. Okay, so that's what I'm seeing. If you've not exited, you're gonna exit those situations that make you feel like you're stuck. Okay, what else needs to come through? What else does Spirit want to share with the collective? With this, I'm really drawn to this card and all the dark clouds behind him. It's like, I feel like you repressed a lot of emotions, you kept a lot of things in you, and you kind of, you know, if someone angered you, you kind of just held back your truths, you never spoke up, you were just kind of holding it in, to the point where you're like, that's it, I can't hold no more. And I'm gonna make decisions that make me feel emotionally good, that make me feel loved, that make me feel supported. Right, okay, so I'm just gonna show what I'm seeing here, and the cards are just clarifying, so I'll show you the cards. We have the Five of Cups, okay? We have the Seven of Cups, and we have the Death card, okay? Transformation. So basically what I'm picking is this, with this energy, I'm just picking people from the past. People from the past who are regretting that they treated you bad. People from the past who are regretting they treated you like an option, just like other options. They took you for granted. They did not value your cup. You see how this guy's giving the cup? It's like they did not value your cup. To them, you were just one cup among all the cups, and now you've transformed, you've changed. It's like they're seeing you in a different light, they're seeing a different version of you. Okay, if you were let's say if you were always kind and loving and nurturing and, you know, always giving, you're not allowing them. I'm hearing you now have standards, okay? With the Queen of with the Empress here, it's like you now have standards, you know your worth, you're not taking no BS, basically. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so we're gonna pull clarification cards. Basically, we're gonna see what the Oracle has to say. So what does Spirit want to say? I'm really drawn to the Rose here and the Angel Wings. What else does Spirit want to share? I'm picking on a lot of regret from people who slept on your potential. It's like they didn't value you when you were there. They just did not value you when you were there. I'm also picking that they thought that you would always be there. They thought they could treat you, like an option. They could treat you like an option, and you would always be there. Okay, they could treat you like crap. They could walk all over you, and you're still gonna always be there. Okay, that's a lot of cards again, but I'm gonna take it. Yeah, so the first card we have is beauty. So you are realizing your own beauty. You are realizing your own worth, okay? And she's a bit full-figured. So even if you're full-figured, you're thin, you're full-figured, however you are, you're seeing your own beauty for your first time, okay? For the first time. And if people judge you for your beauty, you're seeing how beautiful your spirit is. You're seeing parts of yourself that others may have put down, but you're seeing that you are a beautiful soul and you hold so much light, okay? And we have forgiveness, okay? So what Spirit wants you to do is Spirit wants you to cleanse your energy of all this past toxic energies, past hurts. And you see how she's standing next to a waterfall. It's like, you know, water is very cleansing, and whenever I want to cleanse my energy, I just take Epsom salt baths. I love going by the water too. Just being by flowing water purifies my energy. I absolutely love going by the water, okay? I'm a Cancer moon, so the water energy is very healing for me. So again, with the forgiveness card, it's like you're not holding on to that baggage. You're not holding on to that anger. You're not holding on to that that resentment, because that dims your light. That dims your beauty. When you hold on to anger and resentment and all those toxic emotions, that affects your light. So Spirit doesn't want you to dim your light. Spirit is saying you were always this beautiful light. You were always radiant. Don't let what anyone has done to you, what anyone has said to you, bring you down, okay? See your own beauty, see your own worth. Then we have courage, okay? So Spirit wants you to do some kind of a cleanse, some kind of a detox. I'm not sure what this is, because for everyone it's going to be different. For me, definitely going by the water is very healing. Maybe you need Epsom salt bath. Maybe you need to detox your diet. Maybe you need to, go to the gym or go for long walks or dance or whatever it is. So just honor what you feel is right for you. And then we have courage with the lion energy, with the Leo energy, okay? You stepping into your power, you remembering who you are, and not allowing anyone to dim your light, not allowing any of these. And with this beauty, it's like, people telling you, like, who do you think you are? You can't do this. You don't have the brains, you don't have the looks, you don't have this, all that nonsense stuff. You're checking it out and you're like, I'm this courageous lion. I'm going to tap into my lion energy. I'm going to tap into my solar plexus energy. I'm going to step into my power and I'm going to roar. Okay, so look up Katy Perry's Roar is also coming to my mind. So look up that song, and it's like I'm going to allow my voice, my throat chakra to open up. I'm going to speak my truth. I'm going to stand in my light. I'm going to stand in my power, and I'm not going to allow anyone to dim my light or dim my beauty or tell me I'm not good enough or I'm not this or I'm not that or I should be more of this or less of that or whatever it may be, okay? And then we have compassion. So what my eyes are drawn to is, you see how this healing light is coming through this person's hands, and there's this whole world in her hands. So it's like you have so much of love and healing and light, and you can heal so many people. But Spirit wants you to come into that space of compassion. I'm also hearing that having compassion for those who have hurt you, for those who have betrayed you. And by no means when I say that, do I mean you have to go back to them. It's just like, know that they were acting out from their wounded self. Know that they were coming from their wounded space as well. So we send them love and we send them light at a distance, and we keep doing our healing work. You are here to do some amazing work. You are here to shine your light, okay? And be the best version of yourself. Be loving, be compassionate. I'm hearing be loving, be compassionate, because you are a compassionate soul. You've always been a compassionate soul. Even if others made you feel like you're not, you've always been. And what I'm feeling from this reading is more like you're coming more and more in touch with yourself, in touch with your beauty, in touch with your light. And for some, I'm also hearing beauty rituals. So I don't know if you want to do like a face pack or something. I don't know. I also got that. Okay, so we start with moon cycles. You're very, very intuitive. The moon cycles may be affecting you as well. We have the new moon in Virgo, and the new moon in Virgo is all about clearing and, you know, getting our life back in track. I find Virgos to be very, very disciplined. So maybe you're feeling that of cleansing your space and clearing your life. And with the moon energy, I feel like you're very intuitive. I feel like your dreams are profound. You may feel a deep connection with the moon. And with the moon card, I'm also hearing what's hidden is now illuminated. Okay, that's what I'm hearing. What's hidden is now illuminated. And I'm with the moon phases, I feel like you've been through your phases. And I don't know how, you know, like they have the maiden, the lady, the crone. I'm not sure what it is, but it's like you're going through those stages of accepting yourself, okay? Accepting your light, and also accepting your powers, accepting your gifts, accepting what you are here to share with the world. You're highly intuitive, okay? That's what I'm getting. And then we have spirit initiation right next to it. So you're definitely being initiated. A lot of times these spiritual initiations are tough, so it's never easy. No doubt. We have the 10 of Swords here and the Death card here, so you've been through the ringer, okay? Spirit does acknowledge that. Some of you went through initiation since you were a child. You went through a lot of cycles of death and rebirth, and now you're coming back. And then we have magic circle protection, okay? For some, maybe you're guided to do rituals to protect yourself. Maybe you're also being called to surround yourself in a bubble of light. I also feel with this magic circle protection, you are highly protected is also what I'm hearing. Like if you're fearing anyone sending you negative attacks, what I'm getting from Spirit is you have the power to deflect any energy, okay? You have the power to kind of stand in your own energy and power and know that you are protected, okay? I'm also getting Witch's Cottage, security. So this is your home is also protected. Your home, your family is also protected, okay? We're gonna end here. I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for being here.